It says he represents...
Events are us.
You don't look...
Meta. Godan trained me.
What's the whole out?
He says...
Godan is his alliance leader.
What's the difference if Bruce Springsteen is...
Alliance leader. If Godan is his alliance leader...
Then show us the dim mak.
What the hell is a Dimmak?
Death touch.
Thanks. Big.
Choose a PP land. Okay, Darth.
What about this one?
Go! Bottom one.
Son of the bitch. Is that good enough, guys?
We honor your invitation.
No shit, you honor his invitation.
Very good.
But ping pong land.
Not hit back.
How's it going, everyone? Darshigong here, gaming on the dark side. GOTDS, GOTDS. Welcome to the other video here for Dawn of Titans. This is going to be episode number 8 of our Dawn of Titans event overview and free-to-play analysis. This week, we're going to be going over the re-release of Nergal. But before we do, be sure to hit that like button. It would be awesome if you guys comment. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if I earn it, hit the subscribe button. Thanks. So, this weekend's event with Nergal starts today, May 6th. Will end on Monday, May 10th, giving us 90 hours to grind this thing out. Nergal, the ancient Mesopotamian poison infiltrator, returns to the Shattered Kingdoms with new prestige skills and a new synergy relic that increases the speed with which his warrior spirits will summon in battle. Sounds pretty cool, but hey, if you're in a rush to get into the game, let's do the TLDR report. Can you grind this event out for free? Yes, if you have 16,900 gems lying around, you can do a pure grind and get this thing done. If you are you going to be using saved up relics, don't know why you would, but if you do, and you have the worst luck possible with all 1-star rolls, you will need 41 saved up boost relics to get this event done guaranteed. Moving on to the Spender's TLDR report, you'll notice that I changed it up a little bit. We're no longer looking at the boost packs. We're going to look instead at the gem packs because we're talking about grinders. And I know free-to-play, you're not going to look at this because you're free-to-play, but for the grinders that are going to spend some money, if you do not have the gems saved up, it's going to cost you a little bit of money. It's going to cost you anywhere from $30 to $35 in gem packs. We'll cover that later on if you want in more detail. But hey, if you want to spend some money to get this thing done, that's about how much this event's going to cost you. $35 isn't horrible if you are so inclined to get all the way up to the Nemean Lion Pelt. And that's the TLDR reports for everyone. Now, for everyone else that wants to learn some more, be gifted with the knowledge of Darth Shigong, well, hey, grab your tea, join my boy Kermit here, sit back, and enjoy the show.
Fireworks. And here we go.
Alright, so checking out the skills on Nergal. Skill number 1. On enemy troop death, you're going to get 25% Titan troop and spell poison damage a max of 10 times. That's 250% boost there. 180% Panther health, 117% Titan health, and 5 Omega Panthers summons. You can summon those and put them wherever you want. That's awesome. Second skill, 44% Titan critical, 200% Titan poison damage, 2 times on attacks, that's 400%, 300% Panther poison damage, 2 times on attacks, that's 600%, great amount of damage. Third skill, on Titan critical, a 75% chance to increase Panther critical by 15%, a max of 6 times. So that's what, an extra 90% of critical? Not bad. 30% Panther melee resist, 150% Panther armor. Then with the fourth skill, you got 30% Titan all elemental resist, 200% Titan armor piercing, 2 times an attack, so it's 400%, which is nowhere near enough what we need. 150% Panther armor piercing, 2 times attack, 300% armor piercing for the Panthers, which once again, nowhere near what we need. And finally, on the fifth skill, on Allied Panther Death, you'll cast Death and Decay, a max of 5 times, 30% Panther ranged resist, and 40% Titan melee resist. Real quickly, let's look at that fifth skill, that Death and Decay. Death and Decay is a spell that casts at the location on the battlefield in which the Allied Panther unit was killed. The effect is similar to that of the Poison Cloud spell, but with 400% extra damage, 50% increased to the area of effect, the radius, and 50% increase in duration. I'm pretty sure most of the boosting skills for poison spells will just add on top of this. So I mean, it'll be pretty gnarly. But with the amount of health, let's say like on Minerva Spearman, will it be enough? I'll wait to see what the test accounts show. Alright, moving on to the prestige skills. Now these are all based off level 10, so take that with a grain of salt when you look at these numbers. But you're going to get 120% base Titan damage and health. Alright, I like base damage. At Prestige level 1, you'll unlock every 30% Titan health lost. Nergal calls a warrior spirit to battle. We'll cover that in a second. Unlocked from Prestige level 4, on Allied Panther Death, you're going to get 30% poison spell damage and Titan and troop armor, max of 10 times. So that's 300% for each of those. Unlocked from Prestige number 7 here, when a warrior spirit is called, you'll also summon an Omega Panther. Nice. And then unlocked from Prestige level 10, if you go all the way with him, when an Omega Panther is summoned, you're going to gain 75% Titan and troop, poison damage, and armor piercing, a max of 10 times. So that's 750% extra armor piercing. That's the big one. And that helps. Now, see, that makes a difference. But are you going to Prestige 10 Nergal? I mean, we have a new poison Archmage coming soon. So unless you have at least double the amount of poison food, I don't know if you want to use all your prestige food on Nergal when you'd rather use it probably on the brand new Archmage. That's just me though. Up to you guys what you're going to do. Alright, let's talk about those warrior spirits. Each warrior spirit is an incarnation of Nergal himself, but at 50% health and damage of Nergal's base stats at level 60 at Prestige 10. At each reduction of Nergal's total health by 30%, a warrior spirit will be summoned into battle on a random enemy troop location. These spirits act as a poison element titan that can not only be controlled in battle, but are also buffed by existing relic and skill effects that boost poison titan stats. So basically, guys, you're going to get a bunch of little tiny mini Nergals running around the map killing stuff. Now, this is, of course, predicated on your main Nergal slowly dying. Alright, so even when he's killed, you'll still have some of these guys around, maybe. Now, this brand new Synergy Relic, the Conjar Volley, is going to change some stuff with the Synergy. At Relic level 5, you're going to get an extra 50% base Titan health and base troop health, I guess, or just troop health. At Relic level 10, though, it reduces the amount of health loss requirement to summon a warrior spirit by half. So rather than every 30%, it's every 15% that you drop. So basically, you're going to double the amount of warrior spirits you're able to release upon the field. Alright, time to move on to the 4-star relics in this event. Starting off at 8,000 souls, you're going to get yourself the Banner of the Forest, giving you 50% Titan poison damage, 50% Panther damage, 20% Panther critical. Next, at 12,000 souls, we've got the Ratman, Jinshu. Love this dude, man. This guy is awesome as a solo Titan going out there. Great poison spells. His Panthers aren't too bad either and all that. But if they can buff this dude up, reskill him a bit, and make him even crazier, I would love it. Put some Trickster's Blades on this guy, dude. He is crazy. The Holy Blade, especially level 3 with flanking, dude, kicks some butt. Jinshu is awesome. 12,000 souls. If you don't have them and you're looking for a solo infiltrator, this dude will do wonders. Wonders for you. Great, great Titan. Then at 14,000 souls, you got the Cockeriel Pendant. This is going to give you 50% Titan and Troop poison damage, 50% poison cloud duration, so it lasts a little bit longer, and 24% Panther ranged resist, which is their kryptonite, so that helps out. All right, moving on at 17,000 souls, we got ourselves Nergal's Mace. 50% Titan poison damage, 80% Omega Panther poison damage, and 65% poison cloud damage, which I think this will buff death and decay as well, but don't quote me on it. That's something the testers will have to check out and let us know. Next, at 19,000 souls, you're going to get yourself the new Synergy Relic, the Kanja Volley. This is going to give you 50% Titan and Troop poison damage, 40% Titan and Troop armor piercing, and 80% Omega Panther damage and armor piercing, which if you look at that, that's actually 130% damage for those Omega Panthers and 120% armor piercing for those Omega Panthers. It's not bad. The Synergy itself will give you more base health and troop health there. It's also going to give you guys a quicker way of getting those warrior spirits out, which is important if you want to capitalize on a Prestige 10 Nergal and get that armor piercing, which is an absolute requirement in this new meta with the amount of armor the defenders have. The only problem is, in order to get all of those Omega Panthers to drop, you need to have the little mini Nergals coming out, which means he needs to be dying the big Nergal. So I'm not too sure how that's going to work out. All right, at 21,000 souls, this is the part that I think a lot of people are looking at if they're even thinking about doing this event all the way through. It is going to be the Nemean Lion Pelt, which is...
That's bait.
Exactly right. I agree with Mad Max. It is bait. It's bait for those that are like, oh man, dude, it's a great relic, because it is an awesome relic. The only thing is if you already have one, why do you need another one? I know, I mean, this is for your solo attacking Titan, right? If I got one, I only need one for my solo attacker. If you don't have this though, this doesn't come out very often, guys, and all. So, I mean, then go for it. If you do not have the Nemean Lion Pelt, then this is what the event is really about, getting that relic. Anyways, guys, that's your 4-star relics in this event. One last thing to talk about are the 550 Divine Gems. We have brand new 5-star relics that have come out. More seem to be on the horizon. New 5-star Titans, 4-star DG Titans will be coming out. So saving up those gems is a big deal. However, like I always say, but I'm going to have someone else say it for me more, you got to remember this.
Always know if the juice is worth the squeeze. You know what that means?
Do you know what that means? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Is this event worth the grind or the spend? That's what you have to ask yourself. All right, guys, that's an important question. Make sure you know it before you invest or waste resources. On to the math. By the power of mathematics. The answers! Mathman is here. Alright guys, before we get started on this, do not forget, I do not use Portal Stone refresh rates in my numbers or the reward drops. If it takes you longer than a minute between your attacks, that's going to adjust your time frame. I also only use 1-star boost relics for the basis of my math, so I don't use the 2 and 4-star relics. If you're able to get those, more power to you. So ultimately, think of this as a guesstimate on where to start your grind math to see if you can do this event and how long and how much it's going to take to do it. Now, moving into this, before we get started on that, we've got to look at our boost titans. In this event, the Chosen Titans, 3-star Poison Titans will give you a 1.1 soul boost. 4-star Poison Titans will give you a 1.2 boost, And the 1.4 boost comes with Nergal, Jinshu, Sagunga, and Necrosa. Now, if you have the Toxic Trinket, I think you can get Nergal all the way up to 1.7, which is freaking amazing. I don't have it, unfortunately, which is freaking sad. Makes me cry. All right, guys, and the boost relic for this event is the Sun Scroll. It's always a different relic, isn't it? Anyways, there we go. On top of the boost titan, for our math, we gotta look at the event rewards. In this event, you have 4,700 gems, 900 portal stones, and 6 event tokens. That's gonna help us out with our grinding math, which we're gonna get into right now. Let's start by looking at the total souls included in the event. This is gonna be for my grinders and free to play. This is a big deal here, guys. Now, we have 900 portal stones, 4,700 gems, and 6 event tokens. How many souls does that equal? Well, for the portal stones, after you count all the battles and stuff like that, you are looking at about 4,200 souls already included for you. Using the gems to buy portal stones and fight battles, you're going to get another 3,654 souls. And if we get nothing but 1-star rolls with the event tokens, or 6 of them, we're going to get 2,688 souls from that. That's going to give us a total of 10,542 souls. That's included in the event. All right, they're just giving that to you. That means that all we have left is 10,458 souls that we got to grind out, which is less than half of the total souls needed for the entire event. So everyone always complaining, or people that are complaining about, oh, they took away our 4K gems and blah, blah, blah. Dude, they're giving this event for 50% off. Most of the stuff, 50% of what you need is already in the event. All you have to do is save the other 50%. Nothing to complain about, guys, unless you don't want to grind. But hey, you can't have it both ways, dude. If you want to play for free, well, then you got to put in the time. Just keep that in mind, guys. All right, let's move on to the other numbers here. Now, if we're looking at a pure grind, at 21,000 souls, not going with any relics at all, we're going to hold on to those for the next week's Finish Plus, then you've got 1,500 battles. It's going to take you 3,600 portal stones, which would cost you 16,900 gems. It's going to take about 25 hours of pure grinding to do this. Now, if you don't have those gems saved up, you can buy them all. It'll cost about 35 bucks. You can see it's a 10K pack, a 4.5K pack, and a 2K pack on those gem packs. 35 bucks for an event, not horrible. Now, if you plan to use the included event tokens in there, once again, we're looking at a 1-star roll only, so adjust your numbers accordingly if your luck is better than mine. It's going to take you 1,356 battles to finish this event. That's going to cost you 3,168 portal stones, which is about 14,308 gems. It's going to take you about 23 hours to grind it out. And if you don't have the gems saved up, you're looking at investing 30 bucks. That's the 10K pack and the 4.5K pack of gems. All right, so once again, $30 isn't horrible for an event, especially if you don't have like the Nemean Lion Pelt. 30 bucks, not a bad investment for our solo attack titans. Now, for everyone else, you're focused on probably the Finish Plus event or saving up tokens for the next Archmage. If that's the case, you have 2 minimums we can look at. The first one is 4.5 thousand souls. That's going to get you 4 event tokens for a future event. It's going to take you 322 battles, cost you about 2,796 gems to buy the portal stones needed, in about 5.5 hours of your time. Now, if you don't feel like waiting, if you don't have the gems saved up, well, you can invest about $5, do your refreshes, let it refresh throughout the day, the portal stones, and do your dailies, and you can get that done. You're getting basically an 8,000 gem value for 2,796 gems. All right, guys, it's a great deal. Then if you feel like going even further and grabbing 2 more tokens, that's going to happen at 11,000 souls. It's going to take you 786 battles. Take you about 13 hours to grind that out. It's going to cost you about 7,398 gems for the stones needed to do it. Now, keep this in mind, that's a 12,000 gem value, because that's 6 tokens at 2,000 a pop, right, for 7,400 gems. It's a great deal, guys. It just takes that time to grind it. Now, if you don't have the gems saved up, well, invest 20 bucks. That's going to leave you about 2,000 some odd gems left behind, right, and all that, and you're going to get yourself 6 tokens for a future event. Yeah, now, like I said, if you're free to play, don't worry about that part. Just grind it out, and hopefully you have the saved up gems. If not, well, that's too bad. I apologize. That sucks, right? But if you have the gems saved up, this is a worthwhile investment. All right, guys, use your gems to buy portal stones, not to buy event relics. All right, let's move on. Talking about relics, and to give an example of why this would be so costly to buy them, if you got nothing but 1-star rolls for every boost token you bought or had saved, it's going to take you 41 of those tokens. All right, including the 6 in the event, that's 47 relics total to finish this event. I mean, that's like a worst case scenario, but it's completely possible. I know people that have rolled like 31 stars in a row. All right, so it does happen. Hopefully your luck is better than that. But if it's not, that's what's going to cost. 41 save tokens or bot tokens is 82,000 gems. Just keep that in mind, man. That's like, what, 3 or 4 events you could do. Whew, hitting the tail end here, guys. So this here is for everyone that's kind of newish to my videos. I highly recommend you take a screenshot of this little table. This is going to give you the breakdown of all the other boost relics you can get in the event. The 2-star, 3-star, and 4 stars. It's going to show you what you reduce your numbers by. All right? It shows you how many battles it's going to shave off your total battles, how many portal stones you're going to shave off, how many less gems you need, how much time off your grind, and how many souls per relic as well. So like I said, just take a quick screenshot and use that to help do your own math at home. So in closing, when it comes to the math, guys, if you're asking the age-old question, do I have enough gems or tokens saved up to be able to do this event? Well, hey, you need 16,900 gems or 41 save tokens, or anything else, I guess, in between those. Whew, so, is it worth it? And some thoughts. Nergal is cool. Don't get me wrong, I like him. His new prestige skills seem interesting. The Synergy Relic is interesting as well. But is it really worth it at this point in time? The only refresh so far that's been meta is Hell, right? And I mean, she's killing everything, which is great. Is Nergal another version of that? I personally don't think so. I really think this event is all about the Nemean Lion Pelt. But once again,
That's bait.
it's freaking bait for people to spend on this event. If you don't have it, well, hey, it's worth it. But it is an investment, especially considering we have an event Finish Plus coming up. We have another Archmage coming up. You got to think what you're going to spend your money on and your time. All right, guys, so just keep that stuff in mind. Is it worth it to you? All right, well, that's the video for this week. Hope everyone has a great weekend, whether you're finishing this event or just grinding out the bare minimums. Either way, have fun, dudes. Push your alliances, do your thing, support your teammates. Thanks for supporting this channel. And hey, I'm signing out. This is Darshigong, and I hope to catch all of you gaming on the dark side.